YouTubers.
You snuck up on me.
I did. Still here. I'm very interested in what you're doing over
Yeah,
there.
obviously. Well, anyway.
Inquiring minds want to know.
What is it?
It's duplicate.
Yeah. It's a concrete or a cement vibrator. Just watch.
Wow. Oh,
That looks like it's about to have a nervous breakdown.
it is.
Now, why do I want this?
I'm glad you asked.
Well, first of all, how it works is on each end there's a couple of cast iron, I'll call them pucks or discs.
Okay.
That's off center and it causes them to shake. This thing here runs at 2840 RPM and it was built in July 7, 2016 in China. It's a 3.8 amp motor. Why do I need
It's not a year old yet.
Huh?
It's not a year old yet.
Nope. So marking it down, we'll have to celebrate his birthday. Anyway, this here is a Canadian-built cabinet blaster. It's a very unique system, this one. It's a nice blaster. Had it for a very, very long time. And you can see the inside.
Yeah,
All right, it's done a lot of work.
it has.
But I've always had one little complaint with it. And this here is the catch tray for the unusable debris, okay? So it goes in there. So what happens is you put that tray in here and you pour your sand down here up to 10 pounds and it rests in that tray. And of course what happens is you'll see this here is a reclaiming system. And what happens is the sand comes down through here, the filtered sand, it goes back out here, goes back into the cabinet, gets blown around again, brought back here again. If anything is too dusty, it gets put out in here in this vacuum bag. And the media that's still good, the media, which I mean the sand, which is still good, goes back down in here. And it works really, really well. Except it has one issue. We have a lot of damp weather here. And with the dampness comes moisture. And with moisture in sand, a lot of it gets held up in here. And it kind of bunches up like a sugar dish on a damp day. You almost got to give it a crack to get it to move.
Yeah, I've had to do that.
Yeah, so that vibrator was bought to put here.
Okay.
Again, it's supposed to be used for cement, but it can be used for pretty well any application. And what I've got done, you see a wire coming down here. Well, what I've got done is I got a 6 amp fan control up here. You might want to get over to the other side and give them a better view of it. And that's just bolted on. Where you to?
Yeah, your cord.
Yeah, that's just bolted on there. So you can give
Okay,
them
there you go.
yeah, some particular for a photographer. Yeah, so I'm just basically going to mount that on there, wire it up to that, and of course wiring up to that is quite simple because all you do is you take it's only a 210 or a 110 wire, so you just cut the black wire and you put the jumbo wire in between that each side, and that should work. So that's what I'm about to do before I was so rudely interrupted. You know?
Well, you know the way it is.
It's the end of the day and I'm trying to,
Sneak in a little time.
cause it's been busy, busy, busy.
Yeah.
It's been crazy busy. So,
That square slot in there, that's where that drawer goes, isn't it?
yeah, that's where my drawers go.
You don't have
Yeah,
very
it
many
goes
drawers.
in there and every now and then you just take the wing nuts off and you pull it out. Bit messy. You pull it out and then you dump out the stuff that can't pass through that screen.
Okay.
It's a great system. It's a really good system. And but it needs that I don't have to go over now with a rubber hammer anymore.
Yeah, I've seen you do that.
Oh yeah, you move,
It's great.
this is running, you give it a couple of wallops,
Yeah.
then you get back and you sandblast and you're good for I don't know, depending on the dampness, you're good for probably 5 or 6 minutes. And then you give it another bang. Well, no more of this.
Especially with high humidity, you know, at times.
Yeah, well, it's only a matter of just hitting the button and then it's good to go, right? So I'll show a picture of that with these caps off right here. And then you'll see what it was looking like. This here is kind of a fugly looking switch.
Yeah, isn't it?
Because there's a capacitor in here. And so I'm just going to run that other wire up through. Let's have a look-see inside. Shouldn't have been drilling it out unless I look first.
I guess to store, you need the space, right?
Yeah, but this, I'm just going to leave this on, in the on position. Put my my fan control, or my voltage control. Look at it, got that piece of foam put in there to keep that from rattling.
Oh, look at that. Hey, it worked.
Chinese. Wicked. Okay, so yeah, so I'm just basically going to put, there's 2 wires on that fan control. One is going to go here, and one is going to go on the other wire. And then that will take care of it.
That was good.
Oh yeah, so. Yeah.
Interesting.
And that's, well, I don't know about interesting, but it is what it is.
It's interesting.
So I'm just going to take that now and I'm going to lay it up against there. It's quite heavy.
It is heavy.
Yeah. You had to drag it home from the post. I'm going to drill it up, I'm going to mount it, and then we're going to put it all back together and see it.
Yeah, do a shake.
See a shake, rattle, and roll.
Okay.
Here it is. There can't be no tizzer.
Yeah, put your bag out of the way so I can see.
Here, my bag's not in the way.
Your bag was in the way. Yeah, hold your bag up. Your bag is weird.
Anyway, let's see now what that looks like. Like something ready for the Macy's parade, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it?
Hey?
Yeah, one of them big blow up ones.
And that just goes down the zone there now. See? See,
Yep, deflating.
He's collapsing.
Yep.
See, it's like somebody got a bad wife, just sucks the life right out of him. What?
Only you wouldn't long coming up with that.
No.
It's got a burst of energy.
Yeah, so that's going to work. But for every action, there's a reaction. So that one mod ends up to another mod, ends up to another mod. So basically, here's how it works. So we turn it on. Exactly how I feel when your motor shows up.
Oh yeah.
So now I don't have to hit it anymore, right?
No.
Well, what I'm going to do,
Oh, we're on the way.
so what I'm going to do, some strong, hey?
Yeah,
You impressed?
very.
So what I'm going to do, at Princess Auto, you can get these pucks with a stud in them, and they're for equipment. So
Okay.
it don't pound up the floor and stuff. So I'm just going to put, there's bolt holes already in this. You can bolt it to the floor, but I think it'd be better putting the rubber down,
Oh yeah.
and it would keep it insulated from, or isolated from the floor. So that's what I'm going to do. That's my next mod with it. But that's the gist of it right there. And it's going to work good. It's going to be
Yeah, it's
very
very helpful.
beneficial
when
now.
it's,
Getting at some stage.
sticky.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was I mean,
Oh, you're in a mess.
even like that would be perfect. See?
Yeah.
Everybody says, what's going on? Well, some cold there. Some cold.
Yeah, you got the shivers.
Yeah, so I think it was 135 bucks or something for the machine, which you go do. This is what happens to aluminum oxide or glass beads, whatever you're using. See how fine it gets? It's just dust now, right? Yeah, if you looked down amongst it, you can see it's shiny. That's some of it's got an edge to it because I did add to it, right?
Why, is it because of wear?
Oh yes, yeah, it beats itself up, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is sort of like erosion on a beach and stuff.
Yeah,
You know,
it beats
how
itself
rocks
up. I mean, this is pulverizing the metal, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, that's
Cabbage.
that's going to be garbage. And we're going to put that back in here. Yeah. And I think
That's perfect.
half hour's work. Chance to show
problem.
the viewers something a little different.
Yep.
So anyway, last week was my birthday.
Yeah. Birds
So before Christmas I had bought.
going around over here.
Yeah. So before Christmas I had bought. Well, we had the Phantom 2, the Phantom 2 Vision Plus.
Mm-hmm.
We've had that for about 2 years. A great drone, or a quadcopter, whatever people want to call them. Correct me, I don't care. And then of course before Christmas we expected the Mavic to come along, the new Mavic. And I got fed up with it, told them to go pound sand,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it was on pre-order, and you're going to get it this, and you're going to get it that, you're going to get it, it never showed up.
Mm-hmm.
So bought the Phantom 4. Lovely quadcopter, just love it. And of course, my birthday came last week, and my lovely wife bought me the Mavic.
Yeah.
I have no idea how you found it, but you found it.
No,
And it
it's
showed
got
up in the post on my birthday.
Yeah. What's the chances?
Unbelievable.
I know.
So anyway, quite happy with that. So she said, well, I'm going to take you to the city now and buy you some, some folks call it dinner. We call it supper.
Yep.
And we call it the feed here in Newfoundland.
That's right.
Going to take us to town for a feed.
Feed.
Right? Isn't it? That's the
Right.
old Newfie way.
Yep.
You know, you're coming in town, let's all get together and have a feed.
Mm-hmm.
That type of thing. So
Yeah.
anyway, we go in and we do a bit of shopping. Somewhere along the line, you end up buying 2 pairs of boots. But anyway, I did pick them out.
Yes,
Didn't I?
You did.
I
yeah.
picked them out.
Yeah, you had different intentions for
Yeah,
putting
well,
something in.
I bought you a pair of work boots. Well, they look just like work boots.
Well, they did, but I mean, they don't work.
And the closer they got to you, you broke out in a rash. You were shaking just like that machine in there. I said, no, they only look like work boots. That don't mean you got to go to work.
No, that's
So
right.
everything seemed to calm down then.
Yeah, I've worn them already, and they don't work.
Oh, that's right. No, and neither does the person wearing them. So anyway, then we decided we're going to go over and get some fuel, because fuel is actually less expensive in the city than it is out here
I know.
in these areas, right? And you know, like 5 cents or 6 cents a liter sometimes.
Been that way for years.
Yeah. So we went and fueled up, and of course Kathy goes in and buys, pays for the gas and buys a lottery ticket. We won the lottery.
We did.
We won the lottery. Now, don't go getting too excited. When I crunched the numbers, I had to come back to work next morning.
We did.
We
No
won
way we could swing it.
We won $120.
Yeah.
No matter how much I crunched them numbers, I couldn't retire in
Couldn't
them.
retire.
And I tried.
You
Even
did.
down to a penny a day, still wasn't going to do it.
Still wasn't going to do
No.
it.
So
But
yeah,
it
so
was something.
well, we ended up getting our gas paid for. We ended up getting our what do we call it?
Feed.
Our feed paid for. The grub. The grub was paid for.
Grub. Yeah.
Right? Because that's what they call.
Grub.
That's
feed.
what you're eating while you're at your feed. Is the grub. So our grub was paid for. We had $20 to boot.
Yeah.
So it worked out pretty good,
Oh,
didn't
it
it?
did. Awesome.
Yeah. So now, what else? What did we had something? I know.
Yeah, we were going to thank people for sending us our Christmas cards.
Yes, we had a lot of people
Very
send Christmas
nice.
cards, and folks, it's been so crazy since we took a week and a half off, and we've been suffering big time ever since. Trying to keep up with it. So, and big jobs, right? Anyway, so we just kind of never got a chance to do a lot of videos. Well, actually, it's the second one for this year.
Yep.
And so we want to thank everybody for the Christmas cards. It was very, very nice of you.
Awesome, and we got a big surprise from Andre.
Yeah, there's this guy, Andre, in Alberta.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, folks,
We didn't even know he was out there.
no. Anyway, the story goes, Andre was watching a video of Gasoline Alley, and he noticed some Shell oil things. And now I got to tell you something about Shell oil. Shell oil was one of the very first places I ever worked. I pumped gas at a gas station. That was Shell oil.
Yeah.
And the person who owned it, Alphonse was his name. He was a French guy. And his wife used to make this shepherd pie. And I remember being in this little shack, and you'd be waiting for the cars to come by. And back then, you'd clean the windshields, and you'd check the dipsticks, you check the oil, you check all the fluids, and you fill the gas, you know. And Alphonse's wife used to make this shepherd pie. I'm going to tell you, I don't know how much shepherd pie she made me. I could have eaten it for breakfast, dinner, and supper.
Wow.
She just made it like no other person in this world could ever possibly make it. And he was always really good to me, right? Mm-hmm. This guy, and so was his wife. And I remember the transition from leaving the gas station to working for a contractor who had a heavy equipment company. And that's where I really got my start at heavy equipment. And I remember Alphonse saying to me, he said, Paul, you're a good guy. I wasn't very old then, you know, like I was probably, I'm going to say 17. And he said to me, he said, whenever you want a job, he said, I know you're going to do good with your table, but whenever you want a job, you come back here.
Wow.
He was really, really nice. And I never, ever forgot that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, so that's the reason why I collect a lot of Shell oil stuff and Coke stuff, you know, because boys, I got a bad Coke habit.
This is back to your roots.
Yeah, I'm kind of going back to roots. So anyway, Andre in Alberta saw a lot of Shell oil stuff. So I'm going to take the camera and I'm going to let Kathy show what Andre sent.
Oh.
Well, because the thing is, see, a lot of people are saying, you know, I'm new to the channel. Do we ever get a chance to see Kathy?
Well, no, unlike that show on TV where you didn't get to see him.
That
He's always over the fence.
Home Improvement.
Yeah, that's
All
right.
you see was his eyes, right?
Yeah,
well,
in
if you
this
want
case-
to, I could put a welder's mask on.
Well, I guess in this case you didn't even see the eyes. Yeah, I could get a welder's mask.
Yeah, did you want to put a welder's mask on? They're only going to go back to previous videos and look and see anyway.
And look, yeah.
So that's what we'll do. So
Yeah,
we'll do a
tell you what he
switcheroo.
said. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty.
Alrighty.
This is just too cool for school.
Yeah.
Did you want to read the little letter first?
Oh, my letter. Oh, I'll grab it. It's over here with the package. Very nice letter. He said, hello, shorts. That's us. I couldn't help but notice the Shell paraphernalia in Gasoline Alley. I thought that maybe you may need some more. Enclosed you will find a Shell Ferrari ensemble. This may fit your decor of Gasoline Alley. So if you see fit, put it on display. If not, donate to charity. Wow, charity is always nice to do, but
We're donating it to Henry. He's got the leather jacket and stuff on it
so
there.
Henry's gonna wear it?
Henry's going to wear it.
Okay.
Well, Henry haven't had any new clothes now in a while.
No, yeah, Henry. No, he hasn't.
No, Henry.
Okay, I hope you have a good break and hope to see more videos. Wow,
Yeah.
Andre,
Well,
really
Andre,
nice.
you're gonna see Gasoline Alley with that clothing
Yeah,
in
so
it.
you can put it on Henry.
Yeah, I'll put on Henry. You give him a little change, right?
Oh, see, Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Shell Ferrari.
That's wicked, eh?
It is wicked.
That's a good word, guys. Wicked. Well, that's the new word for wicked now is sick, isn't it?
It's kind of big for me because I don't have a big head like most guys got.
Hardy, har. Oh yeah.
That's just so joke. Don't take it personal.
Okay.
Oh, very nice.
Ferrari, eh? Wow. Somebody got all this must have a Ferrari.
Must. Yeah, when are we going to get to Ferrari?
Yeah, that'll be next.
That'd be nice.
Because I certainly, Andrea, I certainly don't mind adding on to Gasoline Alley to put a
or
Ferrari.
more Shell, Ferrari, paraphernalia.
Yeah, that's right.
I
Yeah,
mean, we could have more.
There you
Look
go.
at this. This is awesome.
that's nice, eh?
That is very nice.
Turn it around and see the back. Wowzers. That's beautiful, eh?
Isn't that? Very nice.
Boy, Henry's going to have a bit of class when he gets that on.
He's going to have a bit of class.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wicked, eh?
And it's red, very nice. Oh, and it's on the arm as well.
Yeah, that's really nice. I have never seen anything
I've
like
never
it.
seen it either.
No.
Wow.
So Andre, thank you very much.
Thank you, Andre.
Really got the surprise of our life when we opened
did,
it, eh?
Yeah, we weren't expecting anything,
No.
and here it showed up.
No.
Perfect.
Wicked, eh?
Yeah.
What else? Oh yes, with the Mavic, folks. Anybody who's got a Mavic out there, stay tuned because we got a mod coming for the Mavic. Should be here next week, and we'll be doing a video on that as well. And we have flown it. We've flown it a couple of times,
Oh, yeah.
and it flies quite well.
Mm-hmm.
And what else have we done? Oh, I added a light to the. I gotta go past you here. I added a light right here.
Yes, you did, yep.
Yeah, that light, it was bought at Busy Bee Tools. Ordered in and it was half price, $15 for that light. Magnetic base. It's got an LED light in it, so it's quite nice. Yeah, so I just thought I'd show that to you. Yeah, and so
Yeah,
I
very
gotta
nice.
move over here. Yeah, so
Vintage, maybe? I guess it's
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I tell you what, I don't know vintage or not. It's beautiful.
See, look, he got a nice undershirt,
Yeah,
and then you could put this on, and then his hat.
yeah,
Then you'll take a picture of him when we get some dressed.
yeah. That's what we'll do. Actually, we'll do a video on it. Take him out and show it to him. It was really nice, and we really appreciate it.
Wow, yeah, he went through a lot of effort
Ah,
to
for
pick
sure.
it up and do it and think of us.
Very nice, eh?
Yeah, very nice.
So, what time is
That's
it?
Yeah,
It's
way past tea time. That's what time
oh
it is.
yeah, here we go.
Look, it's almost 6 o'clock.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
We're late for tea time.
I guess we'll have to go and do tea time.
Yeah.
Go get some grub,
Yeah.
eh?
Yeah.
We're gonna get feed.
I don't care what we get, as long as it's something to eat. I don't care what you call it.
You want something with iron? There's lots of bolts in the bolt bin there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's it for us. That's a wrap. And thanks everybody for watching, and have a good evening.
God bless.
God bless.